Well, hello everybody. Well, that didn't sound very good, did it? Hello everyone. I am out again on a field permission. Last time I was here I found 3 hammered coins. One of my best days ever. So obviously I was going to come back. It's really beautiful here. Just every so often I have to stop and take a look around. It's incredible. Anyway guys, see you at the first decent signal. So first signal in the 30s. Don't know exactly where it is. It must already be out of the clump. Okay. Look at it, everything's so muddy. Really? Somewhere in that clump. Let's have a look. Take my gloves off. It's very cold here. It's actually just again +1 today. Oh, there is something there. I thought I saw something green. But I'm guessing by the looks of the bottom of that that's a button of some kind. But yeah, I mean, look at this. It's totally clayey mud here. I got no chance of trying to get anything off that at the moment. It's quite thick, whatever it is. I will take that home and clean it up. Hope you guys can see it. Moving on. I can't properly show anything in these conditions because it's so muddy here. But that was my second signal. There's 2 holes in it. This thing on the bottom. Interesting looking piece. Some really cool stuff coming up from this piece of ground. I'm so happy I got this permission. I think I said that before, but I have another signal. Sorry. Down in here somewhere. Probably a bullet. Although, you never know here. As I learnt last time. Could also be a piece of aluminium. Oh, I can see something there. Oh, it's a plate of some kind. Okay, nothing too interesting, guys. Sorry about that. Don't know what that is. I'll clean it up later on and I'll show you. Well, I just have an overload signal now on my Makro multi-cruiser. I'm using it in 2-tone with gain set at 89, so I still get some good depth, but it's also pretty good with recovery. I thought we'll do this together. More than likely a piece of junk, and it is. But part of what we do is cleaning up the ground, so we take the treasure as well as the trash. See you guys at the next hole. Just in this bit of earth by these crops. I can't go in there. Not that I don't have enough ground to do without it, but you know, I always check these little edges just in case. And I got a signal. Don't know what it is yet, so I thought we'll do this together. It was a 30s, sketchy 30s, which that looks to be lead. Yeah, it's, let me just check. Yeah, some kind of piece of lead. Sorry, don't know if it's a squished bullet, but probably is. So guys, moving on. A little bit of a jumpy signal, 30s, 40s, 60s even, 50s. But it's not too deep, it seems, so hopefully we can get it out. Everything is sticking to my spade here, so it's really difficult digging because it's clay soil. Then when I try and take it off, it sticks to my boot, and that was actually the stuff that was stuck on my boot. Okay, so if I lose a signal, check on the bottom of my boots. I don't know if you can see, they're just like mud boots at the moment. Okay. Oh. Yeah, there it is, whatever it is. And it's so stuck with mud, I'll have to clean that later. But by the looks of it, it's just another piece of lead. Okay, moving on. So I brought you back, guys. Another signal, 30s. Wasn't stable when I first got the signal, but then I just turned over some earth. I know my battery's going flat. So let's have a look. Oh, not more lead. I mean, I like finding lead because it gives me a clue of the age of the place that I'm working on. But yeah, perhaps not so interesting for you guys. Right, moving on. Well, I just found something scratchy, 30s, 20s, 40 signal. I'm not doing live digs anymore. I've given up with that because everything is just so muddy here. So, first question, is it a nail? And looking at it, I would say definitely not. The question is, oh, okay, that could be something quite special, so I'm not going to clean that anymore. No, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to come back to that later. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, moving on. Well, for a moment there my heart nearly stopped. I don't know if you can see that in there. I think it's just copper wire. Yeah, you can see I must have just caught a little bit there. It's just copper wire. When I saw that green and the shape coming up, I thought, oh, a torque maybe. I mean, I'll clean that up, but I think that's just a piece of moving on. Well, I'm finding plenty of lead bullets, lots and lots of them, but that's, you can see there's something. I don't know if that's would have held jewels of some kind. I don't know if it's an old brooch. I have to take that home and clean it. That's the only piece I can find. So yeah, some interesting stuff coming up here. Moving on. I think that's take off glove time, although it might just be another random piece of lead. Yeah, okay. Thought it might have been a pendant by the looks of it, but I think that's... I don't know. Clean that up when I get home. Well, it's probably not showing in the camera, but it's just starting to snow. So I don't know how much longer I can be out here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know what that is yet. Just here. Button, I guess. Oh. Oh, it's okay. Well, at the moment everything's muddy, guys, so it doesn't really matter. I think it's a cow. I think there's a cow in there. Well, it's not exactly on my bucket list, but cool. Yeah. See what's next. Well, that's my first buckle. It's not a very old one, it's modernish. Early 1900s, I guess. Don't know. Not super old, but always nice to find one. Yeah. See you at the next. And that's a pretty chunky musket ball. Yeah. Cool. Like the size of a marble. Moving on. Murder weapon found on the fields. I don't think so. Looks like it's some kind of peg securing into the ground, I guess. Yeah. Moving on. Well, I came back to where I started, where I found that little round thing, possibly button, could be something else a bit special. Hope springs eternal. And there's a coin, only a 10 wrapping. Don't think I can get the date off it at the moment. No, but I will have a look at it later. Clean it up. Okay. See you at the next. Well, actually, I'll soon be finishing because, yeah, the snow's starting to come down a bit harder now. So I don't know if there'll be any more, but maybe. Well, that's another buckle for today. And that's definitely an older one than the previous one. Sad that the middle isn't in it, but That's still a nice one. I think there's some pattern on it, so hopefully that will clean up quite nicely. Just on my way back to the car, and yeah, see you later.